I'm Jack Patty, and this is the Senior Minute, successfully serving seniors.
Hello, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing great today, thanks.
Thank you for joining us on our Senior Minute, and you are the Recreation Supervisor at the Lexington Senior Center, correct?
Right, I oversee fitness at the center, so any exercise programs, although I also help with all the other recreation, but my main priority is anything fitness related.
So how did you get into fitness? How did that become your passion?
How did I get into fitness? Well, I was always active in high school. I played high school sports and that, and fast forward, went to college, got married. When my daughter was 1, I still could not fit into my clothes. So I pursued something that was going on, and at that time Jeannie Tay was on television.
Jeannie. Yes.
And so I went to her studio and I went in there and the music was going and everybody's exercising, and I walked in and I was like, oh, I have found my people. And so I didn't even know that group fitness existed. So then I just got hooked on it, and fast forward 120 years later and here I am.
So you're an instructor. What are some of your favorite classes to teach?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite format to teach because I just like the teaching aspect. So I enjoy teaching seated classes at the center. I enjoy teaching spinning. I enjoy teaching boxing. I enjoy, whatever I'm teaching at the moment is my favorite thing to teach.
That's wonderful. I love that. Yeah. As a group fitness instructor myself, I can totally feel that.
Yeah. You enjoy the camaraderie and that kind of thing.
Yeah. We wanted to invite you here for the Senior Minute to talk about some ideas for seniors getting fit in 2024, some things they could do, whether they're at home or they're coming to the Senior Center to take a class, or maybe they're watching the video from home. So what are some tips, some encouraging words that you can provide for folks that just want to get back into the groove of things?
Yeah, the pandemic kind of threw all of us for a loop. So a lot of people are trying to get back in the swing of things, or it made them realize that they haven't been active during that time. So we see a lot of people at the center that are like, I'm finally ready to come back. The biggest thing that I try to tell everybody is just get up and move your body every day. That is the most important thing. Consistency is way more important than intensity. So being consistent, getting up, moving your body, taking a walk, not sitting for long periods of time. Those are things that you can do that are just easy little tweaks that in the long run make a huge difference in your life. It is not correct that as you get older, you should get weak. And that you should all of a sudden be sitting all the time, or you're going to fall down. That is not the case. It usually is happening because as we get older, we start to become more inactive because we choose those things like we want to read, we're playing cards, we're doing crochet, I want to watch that movie, those kinds of things. So getting up, getting yourself moving on a consistent basis, and that's anybody in any age, that can start seeing changes in your strength and in your body. And then the next thing I usually tell people when they come in the center is you have to find an activity that you like, or you're not going to do it. You think you're going to do it, and you might be committed to it for a month, but 6 weeks later you're like, I just don't want to go do that. So shopping around, if you're doing in-person classes, shop around, see what you like, check out different instructors, because we all have our own personality and our own way of doing things. If you're somebody that has transportation problems, you can exercise from home now, with the Lex TV videos. We have videos on YouTube. So kind of limiting what your excuses are and just making a commitment to just being consistent, I think, makes a huge change for anybody.
That's great advice. For someone that maybe hasn't been to the Lexington Senior Center before and they want to find out where all the classes and fitness opportunities that are offered, where should they go to look?
The best thing is probably our website or our Facebook page. On the website, we have a copy of our monthly newsletter on there, and that includes the fitness schedule and the descriptions of the classes. You can call us, come by. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. I have at least one video of every single type of class on our YouTube channel.
Oh, great.
So sometimes people like to check that out before they come in so they kind of have an idea on what to expect for the class. if you are 60 and older and a resident of Fayette County, you can come and participate at the senior center at no cost for any exercise that we do. Right now, I have almost 50 classes a week that you can choose from on the schedule.
She said 50, you all.
Yeah.
50.
50, yes.
Wow.
So there's something for everybody. And creating the schedule, we've tried really hard to have a different type of class available every single day. So if you're somebody who is on a walker and you want to get stronger, you can come in and do seated classes. You don't even have to get up.
That's great.
If you're somebody who is going to go climb a mountain in Italy and you want to train for that, you can find a class that day that will help you get stronger and for you to be able to do that. So we really try to program for all mobility levels, all fitness levels. So I have some classes that you come in, you're seated the entire time, you never get out of your chair. Those classes are very easy for us to just have someone come in that might be in a wheelchair. We just move the chair out of the way. They can exercise right from their wheelchair. Or we have some people that come in on like a power scooter, not necessarily a wheelchair, and you can come right in there. My active aging class, which is a fully seated class, just the other day, I had 14 people come in that were on canes, and I had 6 people that were on walkers. So that class is fully seated. We give people a little bit more time to get in, get themselves situated. So we definitely try to program for all mobility levels. And our fitness center itself is totally accessible. So like we have a rope machine that kind of mimics the battle ropes, but you're seated, or you can stand and pull the rope. So the seat, you're able to pop up, take that out. We can pull a wheelchair right up there so they have access to the rope machine. Our new steps in our fitness center are very accessible to transfer someone from a wheelchair into the new step because the seat will turn around. So, we really try to pay attention and make sure that we're giving opportunities to everybody.
That's wonderful. And I've been to the senior center and seen the beautiful wellness room with all the fitness equipment in there. It's state of the art.
Yeah.
Does it stay pretty packed?
Yes.
Can people take advantage of that?
Well, we are very lucky, that we have the fitness center. And it's very senior friendly in the way that you adjust the equipment and that type of thing. So it's not intimidating. And we have a fitness attendant that's always in there to help people to, orient them to the machine, or if you get on a machine and you can't figure out how to adjust it, there's somebody there. Is it packed? Depends on the time of day.
Okay.
Most seniors like to work out in the morning, so it
Okay.
tends to be busier in the morning, and then after lunch it's not quite as busy. We are also fortunate enough to have a couple pieces of cardio equipment down the hall by our art studio. So if the fitness center is full, or if you're somebody that doesn't like to go into the fitness center, it's intimidating, we have a couple pieces of equipment that you can go and work out on your own over there in the corner. So we've tried to cut down all the excuses and the barriers.
I love that.
Yeah.
As a personal trainer too, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
As we wrap this up, are there anything you want to highlight about upcoming events or things coming up at the senior center in the fitness area that people should know about or get involved in?
Well, we try to keep our schedule kind of fluid and mobile. So every month there might be a new class come on. Call us, come by, get a schedule, come and check us out. I tell people that the schedule is like a menu at a new restaurant. You want to look at that thing and you want to figure out, what can I try, what can I do, what's going to be my favorite thing. Usually that's motivating. Sometimes food motivates people.
Yes, it motivates me.
And then it motivates me to also exercise a little more.
Exactly, that part too.
Yeah.
Well, Wendy, thank you so much for joining us on this Senior Minute, and I hope that you all will accept the challenge. If you haven't been to the Senior Center, please go and then check out the awesome and amazing fitness classes and offerings that they have every month. You will not be disappointed. Thank you again,
Yeah,
Wendy.
no problem. And I'll be looking for every one of you.
Yes.
Come and see me.